It is time for some more action on the gridiron here today, as the Chicago Bears are going to be playing in today's matchup here, and it should be a good one here against the San Francisco 49ers, as the two match up here for this week 14 game here in the Bay Area. Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of the Chicago Bears franchise here on ESGNet. And so hopefully you guys having a great day. And of course, if you guys want to support the channel, you guys know what to do. Hit that like button, and not to mention hit that subscribe if you happen to be new, and hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. As of course today we're in the Bay Area taking on the San Francisco 49ers, who are having a pretty decent season here, and of course they would love to return to the postseason and try to win a Super Bowl with a pretty good team, especially guys like Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey. Currently right now they're in second place in the NFC West, 8-4 for the division, and they're currently at a 3-game winning streak on their hands, and they would love to get their chances to get back into the postseason. Last week they had a Sunday night game against the Buffalo Bills, and they of course won at 37-28 with a nice performance there from all facets of the game. And just take a look at their numbers here. It was a pretty nice day with them. They had no turnovers. They had a pretty nice day on third down conversions, as well as not getting so many penalty yards. They held for the ball for a little over a half hour in that game. Brock Purdy, 4 touchdowns. He was 20 of 29, completed 68% of his passes, as well as 250 yards passing in that game. Josh Allen, of course, 295, 2 touchdowns and a sack. Purdy also got sacked 3 times in that game. But Josh Allen, 27 of 39, 69 yards, 69% of passes were completed. So pretty decent game for both guys. But of course, obviously, the man to win that game was, of course, Brock Purdy. Christian McCaffrey, not a 100-yard day, but he did have a pretty nice day. 16 carries for 86 yards for a touchdown there in that game. Of course, Brock Purdy helped out with 6 carries for 14 in that matchup as well. And the 49ers, like I said, are trying to go on this track here, try to get back in the first place in the division, and of course, try to get themselves a chance to get a spot in the playoffs. As you see, Chris McCaffrey there, 6 catches for 85 yards, a touchdown. He is not as injured. He has not had I don't think he's been injured at all this season. Deebo Samuel, of course, had a nice day. 3 catches for 43 yards and 2 touchdowns in the game. So a nice performance there from the top players for the San Francisco 49ers. And of course, they would like to try to do that here today against us, as we've been playing very well. The role of the quarterback, of course, by Caleb Williams, he has really stepped up since the first few weeks of the season, and he has really kind of blown away. A lot of people in Chicago are really blown away by the way he's been playing so far here this season, and we're hoping to continue that as we go into the postseason. Of course, we got a lot of conference game or divisional games coming up here that are going to be very important for us, especially that one in Lambeau Field in the final week of the season. But we're not going to worry about that just yet. We'd like to get our revenge back on the Packers, but today we're trying to focus on here on Brock Purdy and the 49ers. Of course, we're going to be looking at his performance here on the field, and we're going to worry about his mid-range passing. And he's actually better in the short-range passing, but I feel like we have a better chance at getting at him. He's going to throw the ball. He's going to take, I feel like, taking more chances throwing the ball mid-range. So that's what we're going to try to focus on. He's 96 accuracy there in his short ranges. He's 98 in his short rating. So we're going to try to see if we can get him to throw the ball just a little bit, a little more better, a little deeper than he would like to, I guess. And of course, we see Fred Warner. He's going to be a guy that we're going to definitely have to worry about there for our offense. Offensively, here we're going to have to really watch out for the zone, for the blitzing here from Fred Warner and the rest of the 49ers defense here. I believe they're in the top 10 when it comes to blitzing this season. So they're definitely going to really try to pressure the young quarterback as much as they possibly can. And I'm assuming we'll see a lot of different variations of blitzing coming at the young rookie, as the 49ers, like I mentioned before, are really good at doing that. And of course, for that has to happen, we're going to have to make sure we get help out in the running game here today. So you see here, we're talking with the head coach there, talking with his players here, doing a film study, and you see here they can't defend can't talk about the defense. They can't really protect the run or can't really stop the run. So we're going to have to really worry about their right end and the defensive tackle there for us. And of course, we're talking about obviously DeAndre Swift, about his running ability here. He's had a great season with the running game, and we really want to try to focus in on that here today. So we're talking about obviously his options here, what we're going to do with Swift. Should we run try to get 125 yards for the day, or try to score 2 touchdowns with him? And I feel like the way he's been playing here as of late, we haven't really had too many big 100-yard or actually really 100-plus yard or 120-plus games. He's been kind of getting away. We kind of got away from having those big days on the run. So we're going to try to do that here today, and by really attacking them and try to see what we can do here with Swift. 125 yards is tough to get in a game, but ideally he's had a couple of games here now. He's had a lot more games than he has not had so many 100-yard games. So it's pretty accurate. It's pretty ideal for us to run that here today. So that's what we're going to try to do. Take a look at the 49ers injuries. Obviously, there's a couple key players there that are going to be injured. Greenlaw, of course, Mitchell as well. So ideally, our main focus is going to try to get help DeAndre Swift. I think it's kind of due for a 100-yard plus day on the ground. Obviously, we can get the rushing touchdowns as where we're by far one of the top 5 teams when it comes to the red zone touchdowns here. And I feel really positive that we can do that here today. So we'll see what we can try to do. And of course, like I said, the 49ers on a 3-game winning streak. The last time they lost was back in week 10, where they lost to the Bucs 17-15. As you see, Christian McCaffrey breaks out a big run here, and he's going to get down the field on a nice 32-yard carry there to start off the game. So of course, obviously, besides Brock Purdy and his passing, the Christian McCaffrey in that running game could be a huge problem for us if we don't get this, stopped quickly and make him kind of almost one-sided. As we have a bear down on the field here, and this is not a good start. As Edmonds, one of our top linebackers here, he is going to be off the field. Hopefully, he'll be able to come back in this ball game here. 2nd and 4 coming up, as we'll see Christian McCaffrey again runs this one, and McCaffrey will get a few yards there, as he is just going to be a few yards short of the first down. It says, oh, no. A torn labrum. That is definitely going to be a season ender there for Edmonds. As we're going to have to figure out what we're going to try to do with him. Hopefully it's not too serious, but we're so close to the end of the season here. I mean, we really need him on the field. He's one of our top guys. He's been having a great performances as of late. And he is definitely one of those key players on our defensive side of the ball, though, we really need as we go to the stretch here of the season. As the 49ers will kick a field goal here, and they'll get the first points of the day as they're able to put 3 on the board. So like I mentioned before, Caleb Williams having a great season as of late. 41 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 3,567 yards passing this season. And he has been doing a great job here. Obviously, interceptions have favored more so for us, or favors more, or his interception and touchdown ratio is favored in a better light here for him, as he has been doing a great job. As we see Herbert coming out of the backfield, and he'll take a carry there for himself. But yeah, quarterbacks, the quarterback's coach and the head coach have been working with Caleb on his timing, and of course, it takes some time to get used to, this is his first year. He's trying to get used to these wide receivers and timing wise, and of course, we got some issues on the offensive line as well. We got to try to revamp this offensive line, get it better, be more efficient as we go along. It's going to get better and better as we go along, but also too when we get into this coming spring draft, we got to draft some really good, and not to mention find some guys in free agency that can help us out on the offensive line. We'll see now 1st and 10 coming up here for Williams, as he'll drop back here, and Williams will get taken down as he cannot get rid of that football there. And of course, Nick Bosa there on the tackle, who gets a nice sack. It's going to be now a 3rd and 22 here, so we're looking for a big huge third down here, actually. We'll see what Williams can do here as he's going to launch this one up there. That's going to be tipped away. Nice play there from the 49ers defense, as that is going to be Brown on the stop. As he tips that one away, and it's going to force us to punt the football. So we can't do nothing on our first drive. We'll see what we can try to do here now on defensive side. Make sure we try to make a good stop here. Get a quick 3 and out. Purdy there throwing this one mid-range, and that's going to be caught. And that's going to be Brandon Oykin as he would get that one. And there you see his numbers there last week against the Bills. And, of course, we got to kind of keep a good eye on him. There's a lot of good targets here. That's obviously a lot of good weapons here for the 49ers offensively. You got, of course, Kittle, as well as Deebo Samuel, and, of course, in the backfield there, Christian McCaffrey. So it's kind of like who's who of how we're going to stop this offense. As the 49ers keep going there, breaking off a tackle, and that's going to be, of course, Samuel, as he's going to make a nice play there for himself. As Deebo gets a nice carry for enough there for the first down. We'll see now here in the backfield, we were able to stop the run. And nice play there from the defense as we stop Guerrero. He'll get stopped in the backfield there. It's going to be a 2nd and 15 coming up here for the faithful, as they're on their own 46-yard line, man in motion here. As we'll see Brock Purdy drop back here. He's going back here, and he's trying to take off, but he's going to get caught in that sack. Nice play there. That's going to be Sweat, the veteran, getting into there in the back of the line there and getting hold of the quarterback. Montez Sweat, again, he has really come alive here in this season here for this defense. He's made quite a few defensive plays here, but at the same time, he's been kind of quiet here. We'd like to see more from him. Hopefully we'll see more of him coming up here in the game as we get into the postseason. As we'll see a pass there, and Brock Purdy cannot get the first down as Owens is there for the tackle. And the Bears will get the ball back here on their own 20. 1st and 10 coming up here on this second drive for the Bears. As Swift will get, of course, the ball handed off to him. And, of course, he's trying to get out of the backfield there, trying to help out the rookie. Take some of the pressure off here on the passing issue. So now 2nd and 10 coming up here. And there you see Nick Bosa's number. His X Factor's lit up as he's able to rush in there and make a nice stop, get a hold of Swift. We're looking at now a 3rd and 9 coming up here. And of course, we got to make a quick pass here, but obviously we got to do a good job here of reading the defense. Passing that ball there, that's going to go to Rome, as that one's just going to be out of range for him. As actually thrown low. I think Williams might have got hit as he was throwing that football. So they will be forced to punt. Can't do nothing on the second drive. We'll see now their next drive here for the 49ers. And, of course, Christian McCaffrey not stopping at all as he gets a nice gain there for a first down. Puts him now at the 28-yard line of the Bears. 1st and 10 after that nice run there from McCaffrey. Purdy here throws this one up the middle there. That's going to be a nice throw. That's going to go to George Kittle as Kittle gets his 2nd catch of the day, and it's going to put him another first down here inside the 20. So now 1st and 10, Purdy drops back, looks, fires this one there, and he's going to find, again, another target there, and that's, of course, going to be George Kittle for another catch. As we'll see here, Edwards now, it's coming out of the game here. He has a high sprain. Nothing too serious. He'll have the he won't be back for a while here in this game, but he will make a return. As we'll see here, trying to make a run there with McCaffrey, as it's going to be short. So now we're looking at a 3rd and 5 here, manageable here. Ball at the 8-yard line here for the 49ers. Open backfield here, pass up in the middle there, and that's going to be thrown in the back of the end zone there to Brandon Oykin. Touchdown, 49ers, as Brandon gets his first touchdown today here for the 49ers, and the 49ers now take a good lead here. They lead this one now 10-0 here in the first quarter. As you see, drags his back foot there and able to come in come down into the back of the end zone there for the catch, and it's going to be a touchdown there for the Niners. So we got to get stuff going here. We got to get our drive and get some points on the board here. No matter how many points we get, we just got to put some points on the board. I see a quick pass there. That's going to go to Moore as he gets the catch there. They got to say he's in bounds. That'll be it for the first quarter here as the Bears have a little bit of a struggle here. A little bit of a struggle bus. But they not too far away here. They're only down by 10 points, and so far the defense is playing a pretty good defense. Playing a pretty good defense for the first quarter. We'll see if they continue that in the second. Williams here now throws as we get to see a catch there by Clement, as Big Cole Dog is going to get the catch there for a few yards. So now 2nd and 8 coming up. Play action. Williams here drops back up the middle there. That's going to be thrown to Swift, and Swift cannot hold on to it as he is just draped over that defensive player. Can't hold on to the football there, so now we're looking at a 3rd and 8. We're looking to try to get this ball here near the 49ers 48 or 45-yard line. That ball's going to be thrown, but it's going to be thrown short. It is going to be a catch as Ward makes the tackle. And we'll see what the Bears will do here. They elect to go for it here on 4th down. We'll see what they can do here on 4th down. It's going to be a 4th and 1. Swift obviously going to get the ball here, and his number's going to be called there. Nice play. And there you see they are able to convert here on the 4th down for that 1st down. Now 1st and 10 here coming up. We'll see another play action here from Williams. Williams here throws this one up there. That's going to be thrown, and it's going to be caught by Moore. And he's able to get that one and snap it away from the defender. I don't know how he got that ball, but regardless, he is able to get a hold of it. Makes a nice catch. And I guess it's only a throw that Williams can make to Moore. As Moore just, snags it right there. And is able to get a huge 1st down there for the Bears, as now the Bears are on the 49ers 7-yard line. 1st and goal coming up here, ball on the 7. We'll see a handoff now to Swift, and Swift will, of course, run this one there for a short, or really not a gain of much of anything, really. As we'll see now, 2nd and goal coming up here. Going to keep the ball on the ground, hand this one off to Swift. Swift's going to run this one. He's going to get inside the 5. And they're going to mark him just short of the 1st down. He made the ball possibly on the goal line. So now 3rd and goal coming up here. Obviously, you're going to put your big boys on the line here and probably run this one right up the middle. Hand off to Swift. Swift's going to get into the end zone, and touchdown, Bears. And the Bears get into the end zone there. Nice play there for Swift, as Swift is able to find the end zone and gets another touchdown here for himself. As that's a great carry there for him. And I believe that is touchdown number 17 for Swift this season, as he's able to get himself into the end zone. So nice job there from Swift. As now the 49ers now here, of course, trying to extend this lead here now for themselves, as they lead by 3. Brock Purdy throwing this pass there. That is almost intercepted, but it's going to be no good there for the attempted catch there. Thought maybe we had an interception there, but it was overthrown. Brock Purdy now here going on 2nd and 10. Has his halfback in motion. Throws this one there. That's going to be a toss, and Owens making a stop there. Just 2 yards short of the 1st down. As now the 49ers are looking at a 3rd and 2. Purdy here telling the guys on the line, changing up the play. As Purdy here throws this one there quickly, and that's going to be thrown to Brandon. And Brandon breaking off a tackle before he is finally taken down at the 37-yard line here. And Brandon already having a great day here. He seems like he is the problem that we're having here against this offense, as now we see Chris McCaffrey trying to make the run, and McCaffrey gets stopped behind the line as he'll lose a yard on the play. We'll see now 2nd and 11 coming up here. There's 5:55 left here in the first half, and McCaffrey has nothing but green grass in front of him as they cannot catch him. He's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers, as the Niners get on the board here by way of the run. Nice run there for Christian McCaffrey, and that's about I would imagine a 36-yard run from him. And nice run there as they finish the play there. 5 plays, 73 yards. And that is going to put the 49ers up by 10. 17-7 as we go here at the last 5:44 left here in this half. As we'll see, Swift here runs this one, and he's going to get a few yards. And, of course, he right now has 10 carries, roughly over 35 yards for the game. We'll see a 3rd and 2 coming up here, as we'll see a handoff here right up the middle, of course, obviously. And that's going to get us enough there for the first down as they're able to move the chains on that play. So new set of downs here for the Bears. Bears looking to try to at least get within 3 points of the 49ers here. So we see a pass there deep to DJ Moore, but it's going to be broken up there by the defense. 3rd and 10 coming up here. Ball on their own 38-yard line. Williams here shotgun here. Drops back here. Fires. Throwing this one up there. That's going to be tipped away. Intended there for Carter. And it's going to be a good job there from Ward as he makes the breaks up the pass and forces us to, of course, kick a field or to punt the ball. 102 yards already on 8 carries there for Christian McCaffrey, as he already has a rushing touchdown here, and he's trying to get a little bit more here. As why not? He's been running a great game here today. You might as well keep it up. Brandon and, of course, Christian McCaffrey being the problems for us there for our defense here. As the 49ers here doing a great job here. Of course, quick pass there from Brock Purdy. Finds McCaffrey, and McCaffrey's going to get enough there on that catch and throw there for the first down. Getting close to a 2-minute warning here now in the first half. We'll see a quick pass there. That's going to be thrown, and of course Brandon, or this I should say Jennings there this time gets the catch, as he'll get enough there for a few yards. 2nd and 3 coming up after the 2-minute warning. Brock Purdy throws this one up there. That's going to be caught, and Brandon again gets a nice catch as he again helps move the chains for another first down. So we just got to figure out a way who's the right corner here that can help us out with Brandon Boykin, as he's just having a pretty nice day. Brock Purdy now here on this 1st and 10. Ball to 48. That's going to be passed, and that's going to be a 6-yard reception there for a 2nd and 4 coming up. Purdy in the backfield there with McCaffrey. Got a man in motion. That's Jennings. It's Purdy here. Purdy throws this one there, and that's going to go to Deebo Samuel as he gets the catch there, and that's going to be at the 42-yard line. So he gets a new set of downs here for the 49ers, and of course we're just trying to do our best here, trying to push them back. But so far, our defense is just not doing their job at all. As you see their pass going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up here, as we'll see a man in motion. That'll be Christian McCaffrey. Looks like they're going to go have some wide receivers here in this, trying to get everybody to go wide. As they find Brandon there, and there's going to be a timeout being called by the 49ers. As the Niners are trying to conserve as much time as they can, but looks like Brandon's going to have to go off to the sideline here as he's got a little dinged up there. So now 2nd and 10 coming up. Ball on the 25-yard line. 49ers here looking to try to make another score here. Try to go up by 2 scores as that pass is going to be broken up. Nice play by the defense as we're able to get a little piece of that ball, but make sure we don't get it at all. 2nd and 10 coming up as Brock Purdy drops back here, rifles this one up to Jennings, and that's going to be a great catch as that's going to put him at near inside the 10, actually inside the 5 there. They're going to mark him near the 4. So now with 34 seconds left here, we'll see if our Bears can make a stop here of some sort. No, the pass is going to be in there. It's going to be complete, and that's going to be a touchdown. Touchdown 49ers as the Niners starting to pull away here. As Jawan Jenkins gets the touchdown, and that's going to be a nice score here for them, as they are going to have a really nice lead here, 24-7, as we're getting ready to go to half. So not too many plays left here for the Bears here in this first half. 26 seconds left here. Might have a shot here to get down the field as Williams here drops back in the pocket. Williams goes deep in the pocket. He's going to throw this one up there, and that is going to intend it for Keenan Allen as he's going to get broken up. So incomplete pass. And of course, talking to the head coach and a lot of QB offensive coordinators is here. They want to take more shots here down the field like this to Roma Dudze, and he's going to do so as they get in the end zone there. Touchdown Bears, as the Bears on the board here before the half, and they're going to be down by 10 with this catch. Nice play. Like I was going to say, the offensive coordinator and the QB's coach and the wide receivers coach were talking to us before the game, days before the game, saying they want to take more shots here with Williams. Williams feels more comfortable in the pocket, taking some more chances here as opposed to early on. As he's been, feeling that he's got that, swagger behind him, and he wants to take more shots here. So that's going to be a big play there. That's going to put us down by 10, and we do get the ball at half, as now we go to the second half here as we get to halftime. And we are definitely going to have to make some changes here as we go along here. I think so far, for the most part here, with playing against this defense here, Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy's not making too many. He's making some pretty good passes, and we're giving him a little too much time in the pocket. So our defense is really going to have to pin their ears back and really go after him in the second half. And of course, Swift. Last time I just been told that he is hurt, and there's a good chance that he may not make it back in the rest of the game. So we'll definitely have to see. Obviously, if he's not going to be back in the game there, we're not going to get that 125 yards that we need from him here today. So I think that goal is going to be kind of put to the side here, and we'll have to try to table it for now and come back to it later on. As we take a look at some scores here around the league, and of course, we'll see in Minnesota, who we will see here, I believe, coming up in the next episode or two. We'll take on the Minnesota Vikings. Right now, Vikings, they won that one 16-10 against the Falcons, as Sam Darnell and company, of course, having a pretty good game there. We had a nice game against them last time, and of course, we'll see them in the next episode as we'll head to Minnesota to play against the Vikings in that, I believe, it was a Sunday night game for us in that one. But like I said, going to the second half here, we're definitely going to have to make some more change. We're going to really take some more, find some plays that we can take some deep shots there, especially with the speed that we have with Odunze and DJ Moore, as well as get Cole Kmet involved in the game a little bit more. And of course, obviously, get back to the running game here. Swift is going to make an appearance back in the game there, so he is back. And I guess he's going to go ahead and try his best to see what he can do. But you see Keenan Allen gets a nice catch there from him as he gets a huge first down for us. As that's the right way to start the second half here with the ball and, of course, making some plays. So we're going to try to take more shots here down the field. But obviously, we're going to have to be, of course, cautious of, not to let Williams get too pass happy here. 2nd and 6 coming up here, ball at the 45-yard line. As we'll see a handoff there to Swift. Oh, nice move there from Swift, and he is going to run this one for a couple of yards. As, of course, he gets to the 33-yard line for the first down. So now, 1st and 10 here. Of course, this drive is going to be very important for us to start off on the right foot. As we see a pass there to Swift, and Swift's going to get hit hard. But he's able to hold on to the football there as he gets a few yards on that play. Actually, no, he's going to lose 3. So he lost 3 on that play. We'll see a 2nd and 13 coming up. Of course, this drive, like I said, is going to be very important for us to make a huge stride here. And whoa, we're going to see a deep pass there, and that it was tipped away, and then Odunze almost had it, as it's going to be a deflection there. So now we're looking at a 3rd and 13 coming up. We got to try to score here. Touchdown. It's going to have to come on the board here for us at this point. I see a deep pass here. That's going to be by Rome Odunze, and Odunze gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. As Rome Odunze gets his 2nd touchdown of the day. What a play there from him. As Big Rome has 18 for the game, or excuse me, for the season here. As he is going to be showing off his skills once again. Like I said, this is going to be a great 1-2 punch for the Bears here for years to come. If we can find some other receivers here to help us out and, get open as well. And of course, that's something we're going to be looking at here in the next couple of drafts as well. Working on the offensive line, getting it going. Of course, obviously, by the way of the draft, and of course, obviously with the, budget-wise, we'll see how we do when it comes to free agency. Try to bring in some guys, some veterans that can help us out and try to build this team on. Of course, continue building this defense that we've had so far here. This has been a pretty good defense now. Of course, we want to bring back that Monsters of the Midway. That's kind of our mission statement here in this series, to kind of bring back the Monsters of the Midway by having a really tough defense and, that no nonsense, no, not playing friendly type of defenses. We'll see a good pass there. That's going to be completed, and that's going to be a nice first down here. As Sarball there will get the catch there for huge first down there for the 49ers. Brock Purdy underneath the center here. He's going to hand off there to Chris McCaffrey. McCaffrey getting the football here, and this is just a tank on with a nice engine in it. As he gets down the field here, and he's going to make a big play, or nice run there for the 49ers there for Christian McCaffrey. Now we'll see here Brock Purdy. Oh, he's going to fumble the football here, and it's going to be picked up by the defensive line. That's going to be Montez Sweat, who causes the fumble and then gets the fumble recovery. As that's what we needed here on this drive against the 49ers, as the Niners just going down the field here. I mean, this offense has just been really unstoppable for us. It's been a pretty good juggernaut. And now we're able to finally find a play, or find a way to get a hold of Purdy, and, of course, get a turnover. So they're down by 3 here, 24-21. We'll see DeAndre Swift again here on the field, and Swift going to run this one there as he is going to get a nice carry. And that's going to get us another first down here. As he is going to, indicate, yes, first down. We'll see him get the ball here called again. Or no, it's going to be Herbert this time getting the ball called there. And Herbert is going to get a few yards there on that play. And no, DeAndre Swift went over to the sideline there. He's got a dislocated wrist. That is not good for us. So he is definitely going to be out of the game for the remainder of this one, and maybe out for another few weeks. So here we talk about, again, we got to make the shots here. We got to take opportunities here. We're going to take this one here. 4th and 9 coming up for Williams. He drops back here, throws this one up there. That's going to go to Big Cole Dog as Cole Clement gets a great catch there, and that's a huge first down. There you see Williams' numbers, 9 of 19. And, of course, I'm still in the back of my mind here. I'm thinking, like, man, Swift is really good. He is probably I never had a dislocated wrist, but, geez, that just sounds horrible. And, of course, he's been having a good game here. He's been one of our key players offensively this season, helping us out here in the running game. Hopefully it's not too serious. Hopefully he'll be able to bounce back here next week against the Vikings. We really need him, especially in that game. As we'll see a run here, and, of course, Herbert's going to be stopping the backfield, and not get anything there. This is going to be a 3rd and 1 coming up here. 3rd and 1 coming up here for Williams and the Bears. And, of course, obviously a field goal will tie the ball game up here, and it looks like that's what's going to end up happening here. As we see now 4th and inches coming up. They're going to go for it here. So Williams able to convince the coach to go for it. We'll see if they can get it. Hand off here. This is going to be a nice run here as Herbert gets a nice carry, and that's going to be enough there. Indicate they're going to say it is a first down. 3 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Looking to try to get the lead here on this drive. 1st and 10, ball on the 21. We haven't seen much of Fred Warner here in today's game, which is a good thing. Williams here, throwing this one up there. That's going to find Cole Clement. He's going to get the catch and get out of bounds. That's a huge first down. Look at Williams' numbers here today. And having a pretty decent day here. Let's see if we can finish off with a touchdown here. Ball on the 8-yard line here. 1st and goal, handoff there to Herbert. Herbert's going to run this one there. Nice run there from him as he's going to get to the 3-yard line. It's going to be a 2nd and goal coming up here for the Bears, as they are determined to try to get a touchdown here. I like this drive so far. That's the confidence we need right now. 2nd and goal coming up. Ball on the 3. Taking their time here. They're going to go ahead and snap it up the middle there. Herbert's going to get in there, and that's going to be a touchdown. Nice job there from Herbert. As we don't see him too often in the end zone here, but when he does a great job here, and it looks like he's going to be doing that for at least probably the next few weeks here, as Swift going to be out with that dislocated wrist. 12 plays, 77 yards, taking 5:02 off the clock there. Nice drive for the Bears. So now 1st and 10 here. We take a lead by 4. 1st and 10 here for the 49ers as they're on their own 27-yard line. And what is Brock Purdy going to do here? Snap the ball here, and what is going on? The Bears are going to get hit with a penalty. And it is going to be a delay of game on Brock Purdy. I don't know what was going on. And honestly, guys, when I was playing this, I'm like scratching my head. I'm like, what are the 49ers doing? Snap the ball. We'll see here. 1st and 15 coming up here after that penalty. We'll see Chris McCaffrey here runs this one there, and he's starting to get fired up here. He's, of course, having a great day already on the ground, especially in the first half, over 100 yards for the game. He's only adding to it now. 3rd and 5 coming up here. Ball at the 32-yard line here for the 49ers. Got a man in motion. That'll be McCaffrey as Brock Purdy drops back here. And look at that that pocket there for him all day. And he is able to find Jennings there on that pass, as that's going to be a completed pass for a first down for the 49ers. Got to figure out a way to penetrate the offensive line like we did before, as that is going to be the final play of the quarter. We go to the third quarter. 49ers right now, they are right now down by 4, 28-24 here. This one here in the Bay Area. So now 1st and 10 here as we start the fourth quarter here with the 49ers with the ball. Ball their own 48-yard line. Purdy drops back in the pocket here, looks up the middle there, finds Kittle, and Kittle's going to get the catch as he's going to get a nice 8-yard reception. But a lineman is down. McKenzie, I believe, is down, and he's going to have to come off the line. 3rd and 2 coming up here for the for the 49ers. As we see Christian McCaffrey with the run, and McCaffrey, of course, obviously, nice run here. He's having a great day as he's able to get the carry there enough for to move the chains. So now ball on the 39-yard line here, man in motion here. It's going to be Jennings as they're trying to do a jet sweep there, and they're going to get caught. As that's a nice stop there for our defensive line. Great play there. 2nd and 12 coming up here for Brock Purdy as he drops back in the pocket, looks, fires, throws this one, and that's going to be completed. As we see a nice quick stop there. They do get some positive yardage there for themselves, but they got a 3rd down coming up here. 3rd and 9 coming up here for Brock Purdy and the 49ers. Ball on the 38-yard line. McCaffrey in motion, going to be out of receiver. He got trips to the left. Pass here, thrown, caught, and can they stop him? Yes, they do, as they're able to stop Deebo Samuel on that play. Nice stop there, and of course, Deebo Samuel's a tough guy to stop, but nonetheless, we get a stop, and that's going to put the ball at the 31-yard line. 49ers now are going to elect to go for here on 4th and 2. Purdy throws this one there. Of course, quick pass. That's going to be completed. Should have been watching that pass there, but Tung's able to get the catch there, and they're going to move the chains. So now 49ers still on the field here. Defense here really thought we had them stopped, but they went for a 4th down, completed getting the first down, and they're still with the ball here now as we stop them on that 1st and 10. First and 10 turns now to a 2nd and 8. Ball on the 21-yard line. Pass here. That's going to be completed, caught, and it's going to be brought down there by Deebo Samuel's making the catch, and that's going to be a huge first down for the 49ers as they're able to move the chains once again. 49ers making a threat here. Ball on the 7-yard line here. Bears need to make it some kind of stop. McCaffrey going on the outside now here. Got to watch somebody make sure he doesn't get to the end zone, but they're going to find Brandon Oiken again in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers, as that is his 2nd or 3rd receiving touchdown of the game. I don't know how we can stop him at all. He's having a great game here today. We got to find someone that can match up with him, especially here in this red zone. We got to figure out something here because right now the 49ers take the lead back. It's now 31-28. 7:01 left here, a little less than 7 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Ball on the 31-yard line. Of course, Williams is going to have to show what he can do here as he's coming back from a minor deficit here. And, of course, he makes a nice catch there. That's going to be completed there to Cole Clement. 2nd and 3 coming up. A handoff there to Herbert. Herbert's going to make a nice run. Finally, he is brought down there near the midfield, as that's a nice carry there. That's going to help us get the first down. 1st and 10 here. Of course, this is a situation here. We're down by 3. Caleb Williams is going to really have to read this defense and make the right choice here on who he's going to throw to, and he does as he finds Roma Dunze, gets this catch, and they're going to push him out there the 30-yard line of the 49ers, and that's going to be a nice first down for us as this clock continues to tick away here. Both teams have all 3 timeouts here in this quarter. Williams here drops back, fires this one there. That's going to go to Cole Clement as he was double coverage pretty well there. And he's able to get the football there Nice catch, and that's going to be there for a gain of 6. So now we'll see here, drop back. Williams here fires this one there to DJ Moore. DJ Moore get himself into the end zone, and he's going to find his way. Nice job there. Touchdown there for DJ Moore, as Moore gets his 7th receiving touchdown of the season, his first one of the day. Nice run there. Nice catch. Or excuse me, his 6th, I should say. His 6th receiving touchdown of the season. I do apologize. I messed up. That's actually Roman Duze's. He had 2 catches so far for the day this game. He has now 15 touchdowns for the season. So, as we now see back to having the lead here, a 4-point lead here, 35-31. Defense really needs to step up here. Got to make a turnover of some kind. And, oh, great job there from George Kittle, keeping his legs moving there on that play. And of course, he's a big boy. He's a tough target to take down. But he does get the first down at the 43. Handoff now to see here. And, oh, great. This is not what we need right now on a drive like this, as Owens able to track down McCaffrey. McCaffrey about to have a 200-yard game here today. Jeez, this has been brutal for the defense by far. I think that's the most we've given up this season. And we see Brandon again in the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Oh, my goodness, guys. This is painful. How in the hell are we going to stop this guy? If anything, I'd rather see, Debo or even George Kittle have a big day like this, but not Brandon Oykin. So, 1st and 10 here, ball on their own 32-yard line. Of course, now here we are trailing again. And they're really putting this test to Williams here in this situation as he throws this one here high and deep. This is going to go up, and Roman Duze gets the catch, and he's going to find his way into the end zone. 1 play, 1 catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. As Roman Duze gets his 3rd receiving touchdown for the day. He's over 200 yards for the game, and this is going to be his 3rd touchdown of the day. He's now has 16 for the season. I believe right now he leads the team in touchdown receptions. Nice play there. Like I said, 1 play, 68 yards, taking 8 seconds off the clock. It is now 42-38. Defense, attention. Play better here. 1st and 10. Quick pass there. That pass is going to be batted away. Nice job there. I believe that's Smith on that stop. Good job on deflecting on that play. 3rd and 10 coming up here. We got to try to get to Brock Purdy here as quickly as we can. That pass is going to be overthrown, and it's going to be now 4th and 10 coming up here for the 49ers. They got to make a decision if they're going to go for it or not. And that pass is, of course, intended there to Brandon. Yeah, of all people. So 15-25, over 300 yards for the day, 4 touchdowns. That's now a total of 45 now for the season for our rookie quarterback here. As we hand this one off here, and we're just trying to see if we can get this running game to put us in cruise control here in this one and try to get us this win. 2nd and 10 coming up as Herbert couldn't get really anything on that previous run. Now he has the football here. He's going to run this one here. He's going to get pushed out of bounds at the 34. As now we're looking at I believe 3rd and inches now coming up here. So now 3rd and inches coming up here. A big play for us as we're at the 2-minute warning. And of course, if we get this first down, the 49ers will be using their timeouts. Run this one here with him, and we get the first down. And the 49ers will, of course, call a quick timeout. 49ers have 2 timeouts remaining. Ball plays at the 34-yard line of the Bears. We'll see, of course, obviously this is going to go on the ground. Herbert has this one here. Nice run from Herbert as he's got the first down and so much more as he gets all the way down to the Bears 35. Nice run there from him. And, of course, the 49ers will call a timeout now. 1 timeout remaining here in this game. All we need is another big play like we had before from Herbert. And, of course, this ball game will be over. But there's still plenty of time, so we'll see what we're going to try to do here on this 1st and 10. Try to run this one on the outside here, but they're going to hold him down. And they're going to make sure he does not get any more. If anything, they're going to push him back as he loses 2 yards on that carry. and they will use their last timeout. So now 2nd and 10, or excuse me, 2nd and 12 coming up here. Ball at the 37-yard line of the 49ers. We'll see Herbert here go right to the Lions' den here, and he's going to run this one as he's trying to get this clock tick away here now. So getting close to the minute mark here in this fourth quarter. Obviously, we need the first down to keep this drive alive. Got to get the ball there near the 35 or near the 25-yard line. Pass there to Moore. Moore's going to get the catch, and he's going to be stopped at the 25. So 3 yards short of getting to where we need to be. And looks like we're going to go ahead and try to kick for this. So a 46-yard field goal attempt here. The wind is, of course, moving from the right to the left of your screen. 7-mile-per-hour winds. Of course, we're in Southern California, and the winds do swirl. But there's a penalty on the play, and it's going to be a delay of game there on the Bears. This is not what we need. That's Carlos Santos there is going to get called on that play. So delay of game. So now it's going to be a 51-yarder. So now we're going to try and make sure we kick this one right up the uprights here. And with 20 still with time left here, the 49ers could still come back in this ball game as we see this one kick is up, and it is good. So 45-38, they can still tie this ball game up with a touchdown. We'll see here what they'll try to do. Purdy in the pocket. Great pocket there for him. He's got all day to throw. Trying to get to him here, but nothing's being... We can't get nobody. Nobody can get to him. He's going to have to throw it away as there's nobody there he feels comfortable throwing to. 3 seconds left here in this quarter. Ball still at the 28-yard line here. 2nd and 10. Obviously going to play prevent defense here. Going to be a deep Hail Mary here from Brock Purdy. Purdy goes up. Throws this one up here. This is going to be up, and it's going to be battled away. It's going to be intercepted by Stevenson. And Stevenson knows this ball's game's over with. He's just trying to find a good block. Try to get down the field here and take it back for pick 6, but that's all right. That ball game is over. The Bears come back to win this one here in San Fran, here at Levi Stadium. Final score, 45-38 is your final. What a game here this was. And I'm telling you, Brock Purdy really had a great performance here. Man, we had that one play that we had off of him. It caused a fumble, and of course we turned it into points, but other than that, it was just a great performance by him. And, of course, Brandon Oyken as well had a great day there. I think he had 3 touchdowns as well. Christian McCaffrey had a nice day on the ground, almost 2. I think he had 200 yards rushing. We'll see here in just a bit. And, of course, a great day there, obviously, for us as Roma Dunze had a pretty nice day, over 200 yards receiving, as well as 3 touchdowns in this game. And that really helped us here to pull off the win. As we see, 45-38 is your final. 22 first downs. The 49ers had 25. Total offense for us was 510. For them, it was 467. And on the ground, 31 carries, 159 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. For the 49ers, 20 for 210 yards. And, of course, a rushing touchdown for them. As for your passing here, 351 for us, 257 for the 49ers. And, of course, we were not too good there. 3rd down conversions, 4 of 11. They were no better. They were there at 50% at 4 for 8. 4th down conversions, we were 3 for 3. So that's nice to see. 3rd down red zone conversions there, 2 red zone appearances at 33%. They had 4 red zone appearances for 66%. Turnovers, I like this one, +2. Nice job. As of course, Caleb Williams had a great day there. 16 of 26, 363. 61% of his passes were completed, so he is getting better and stronger and looking good every single week. 4 touchdowns in the game. He now has 45 for this season. He's definitely a shoe-in for that Rookie of the Year. Khalil Herbert, 16 of 90, a touchdown for him. Swift obviously was out of the game early. Early on in the 3rd quarter, 15 of 69, and a touchdown for him. We'll see how long he's going to be out. I'm hoping it's not for too long. Roman Duze, 5 catches for 206 yards, 3 touchdowns for him in the game. His longest was, of course, that 74-yard reception that went for a touchdown. Cole Clement, no touchdowns for him, but he did have a nice day there for us. He did was pretty important for us. 5 catches for 55. DJ Moore had a touchdown, 4 catches for 78. And not much there from Keenan Allen, as he had a reception for 27 yards. Defensively, Owens had the most tackles. He had 12. Brisker had 10 tackles, a tackle for loss. Stevenson had 5 tackles, an interception. Sawwell has 4 tackles, a tackle for loss. Sweat had 2 tackles, a tackle for loss, a sack, and as well as a fumble recovery. Phillips had the forced fumble. He had 3 tackles, a tackle for loss, and a sack as well in the game. As for the 49ers, Brock Purdy had an amazing game there. 277, completed 77% of his passes. He was 27 of 35, 4 touchdowns, and of course 1 interception along with a fumble. Christian McCaffrey, oh no, he did not have might as well just say he had a 200-yard day, but he has 15 of 120 or 192 and a touchdown for him. And of course, Debo, he had a nice day, decent day on the ground there. Not a huge day, but he did have a nice run there. And of course, Brandon Wickham, 6 of 88, 3 receiving touchdowns there. Most of those were red zone touchdowns, but no matter what, regardless, he found a way to get in the end zone. Jenkins had a 6 for 63 touchdown as well. Fred Warner, 14 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, so he was around the ball quite a bit there, but he was not. When it came to blitzing wise, he did not get a hold of us, which was we had 1 sack, but it wasn't his. But for the most part, there it was a pretty nice day. That 1 sack, of course, came from Nick Bosa, who had 3 tackles, a tackle for loss in that game here. So yeah, Nick Bosa, he's only gonna get better and better as his career goes on. So not a bad day at all for us. And of course, as you take a look here, we get 2 skill points here after today's game here. We're gonna upgrade his scrambling because we want to get him to kind of move around the pocket there at times. And I think we're gonna also work with strong arm. No, we're gonna go with scramble again. So yeah, we're gonna we've got to try to see if we can get him to move around in the pocket some and help us out. Montez Sweat, he's gonna get an upgrade as well. We'll see where he's gonna put his points out there, and of course he's gonna put it at power rusher. So that's gonna help us out in the getting to the backfield, as well as Roman Duze has a skill point as well. This is gonna be nice upgrade there for him, making him a playmaker. Work on his release and short route, some more short, medium, and pass routes there. So that's always gonna be great. As we see DeAndre Swift, of course, we did not get the 125 yards that we needed there for him. And of course, as we see here, he is going to be back next week, as he is not going to. That's not good. It was just taking him out of the game there. So unfortunately, but we do lose Edmonds there. He's going to be out for a couple of weeks there, and of course, he's going to miss out in this game here. So we get ready for Week 15 as we take on the Vikings here at US Bank. I believe this is a Monday Night Football game, so the world will be watching, and of course, we will have to see what we can do here against the Bears, against the Vikings. As the Vikings are 5-8, and I believe they are coming off of a 2-game winning streak, and they are trying to now make it 3. And of course, why not try to do it on one of the biggest games of the year? And of course, one of the most popular nights of the week, Monday Night Football. And of course, we'll see what we can do against Sam Darnold. He's had a pretty good season here, especially taking over the reins as the general of the offense. So we'll see how we do against the Vikings coming up at US Bank Stadium there in Minneapolis, Minnesota for that Week 15 matchup. Should be a good one there. Last time we played against the Vikings, well, it was a good one. It was a close one as we defeat them 35-28. I'm feeling that could be the same thing again here, but we're going to try to see if we can do better. That's it for this episode of the Bears franchise. If you guys, of course, enjoy this episode, and of course, you've enjoyed the series, hit that like button. That really helps us out in the whole YouTube algorithm craziness, as well as it just gets more views. Obviously helps us get more views as well, and of course get the series noticed more here on YouTube. And of course, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Don't be afraid; it's free. Definitely go check out other series here as well. As we got a nice college football series with the Highland Scotties team builder. And, of course, other great content as well. We've got some baseball coming up here very soon. We'll make an announcement of who we're going to be having as our baseball team this season and MLB The Show. But, yeah, definitely stick around for more here on the channel. And of course, follow us on social media down below. Links down there below. And of course, don't forget to check out our second channel here on YouTube at ESGNet Plus LP here on the YouTubes. As well, that's it for me. As always, guys, bear down. Get ready for Week 15 as we take on the Vikings in Minnesota. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all next time.